Social Studies portfolio item. David Stevens II. Kansas's climate is really off the wall. In June, we have up to 76. We have 76 and all the way up to almost 80. And that's just from 2010. This summer, it got up to 110 degrees. It is extreme in Kansas. And in the winter times, it gets all the way down to 28 degrees and just in February. And in November, it's all the way up to 30 to 35 degrees. So it's kind of off the wall compared to other states. The regions in Kansas are also about normal, but there seem to be, some of them can be a little odd and small. I mean, that they consider it a region, as seen here. There's the High Plains, which is the biggest of them all, the Smoky Hills, the Arkansas River lowlands, the Red Hills, the West McPherson lowlands, the Osage Custis, the Glacier region, the Flint Hills uplands, and the Chickamauga Hills, the Cherokee lowlands, and the Ozark Plateau. All of these range in different sizes. The summer in Kansas is extreme, as I was stating a minute ago. But in the summer it gets up to 110 degrees. In spring it stays, in the summer it gets up to 110 degrees, and in the fall it stays warm. And then once it gets into almost the beginning of December, it starts getting cold and below freezing. Our first frost for 2012 was approximately the early November. So it kind of varies, and all through November we've had no snow for 2012, and December isn't looking promising either. There are tons of problems with the temperatures in Kansas, because when it gets so hot, up to 110 degrees, you can't water plants or it'll burn the leaves. Well, they have to water them still. They have to spend more money to get the water down to the roots and on the leaves, like they normally would. So when they spend more money to do that, and the drought causes the plants to die and to get overheated and burn. So when it's so hot, it causes droughts. When droughts happen, well, the droughts are caused by the climate, but when there's droughts, it is extremely hard for farmers to grow their crops still. So more work causes them to sell their crops for more money. When it's more expensive, people have to work more. When people work more, people become tired and less energetic. So when people are less energetic, you don't see people doing as much. I mean, Kansas has so many festivals and stuff, and it's so lively, and it all wears down because how many people are tired and worn out of all this heat. And in the wintertime, it can get extremely cold. I mean, all the way down to negative 40 degrees is the record for Kansas. The seasons and everything in Kansas all tend to make up Kansas. I mean, when you think of Kansas, some people think of tornadoes, or it's in the middle of Tornado Valley. But Kansas tends to be different than a lot of other states. End of Social Studies portfolio item.